I wanted to share this story because I think a lot of folks with ankylosing spondylitis can relate to this. And if I never shared this, you would have never known looking at this article that I did. So I was asked to do an article about me and about my favorite movements and exercises for ankylosing spondylitis. It was for Self Magazine, which is a pretty big magazine. I was actually shocked that they asked me to do it. Shocked because ankylosing spondylitis were just not out there as much as other conditions are. We're starting to be, but we're not out there as much as other conditions. So this was great awareness. And, you know, I was truly humbled. They asked me to do it and excited, and I couldn't really believe it. But when they asked me to do this, I was kind of struggling. I mean, I talked about the flare I went through recently, and this all had to kind of do with it. I was going through something where just not taking care of myself the way I should be. And when they asked me to do it, I wasn't feeling great. So I went down there. I went to New York City. I was going to show some of my favorite exercises and movements. And my neck was killing me. My mid-back was killing me. And the whole time I'm just thinking, what am I even doing? Like, do I even know what I'm doing? What am I doing here? If I'm feeling this way, how can I show these movements and exercises? Just second guessing everything. Because I think when you live with ankylosing spondylitis, I've talked about this before, you know, sometimes I think I'm on top of the world and I can beat this thing and I can move well and exercise well. And sometimes I think that it's beaten me. And that's the struggle with it. Especially, I'm someone that I want to keep playing basketball, keep moving, keep exercising, keep pushing the boundaries. But then there's those days where it's like, how am I going to get out of this one? So that's the struggle of the back and forth. And when I went down to New York, I had to drive down, took the train down. So I'm sitting for hours. My back and my neck are killing me. And I showed these movements and they were extremely uncomfortable because it's not like I'm warming up before I show these. And the whole time I'm thinking, how many people are going to see these? Is this going to be noticeable? And to me, it's noticeable when I look back at the images that we did and that they showed in this article. I can tell that I'm a lot more stiff and tight. It's noticeable. If you didn't know it, you probably would never know just because they're very short clips. But whenever I think about that article, I'm so excited that I did it and I feel great about it. But at the same time, it just brings me back to a day where I was feeling bad and all I was thinking about was the pain and showing these things and, you know, maybe just faking that I was feeling good, right? And I think for spondylitis, this has to do with kind of everything we do when we're not feeling good. Faking, going to work, with the family, whatever we're doing, we're kind of, sometimes we just have to kind of put on a happy face and act like we're fine. But, you know, the struggle is deep within us. So I think my lesson was what I always turn back to whenever I'm second guessing just my career in fitness and exercise and working with others with AS. And if I'm having a tough time and I'm second guessing it, I always just think about, this is what made me who I am. The only reason I work with AS, the only reason I'm a trainer is because of the struggle and because I'm always searching for different things. I'm always searching for different areas to get healthy, and I'll never stop searching because I found success that way. And I always have to remind myself, that's how I adapted. That's what kind of made me who I am. So I wanted to share that because, man, I was struggling. And this was supposed to be the biggest thing I did to date. And, I was feeling horrible. But that's ankylosing spondylitis. We keep pushing through. We keep finding different things. And we keep trying to get healthier.